everybody. This is Keith Gleason from Indie Comics Relay, creator of the Mighty Mascots and promoter for the Plastic City Comic Con. Back with a new comic review. Finally, right? It's been a long time. Before we get into the review, just wanted to point you guys to the Alternate Comics spring campaign that just launched on Indiegogo. And also the winter campaign that is still open on Indiegogo. That is how Alternate Comics is doing their pre-orders now. They are no longer with Diamond Comics, and they are doing their solicits seasonally. So if you haven't gotten Mighty Mascots, 5 and 6 are in the winter campaign, and you can get all the previous issues, 1 through 4, as well as the Alterna Mighty Mascots Giant, which collects issues 1, 2, and 3 if you want less issues, and less space, I guess, in your comic boxes, So check that out. Each campaign has exclusive trading cards that you can only get through the campaign. Makes it worthwhile to order there versus on their website later on. All right, now that we got the plugs out of the way, let's get into our reviews here. One thing I wanted to say about my comic reviews, I haven't been doing them as much lately. There's been a lot of other videos that have come up that I kind of want to pursue more, I guess. It's not that I don't like the reviews. It's just that I've been for a long time our channel was doing them just mostly reviews and just the interviews, but I feel like there's been more different subjects I want to tackle, so we will do reviews occasionally. But I think what I'm going to start doing now with comic reviews is just do comics that either catch my eye or something that I just want to talk about the comic, that way it can feel like it's unique or it's something special, that kind of thing. So, but this review is about the first issue of Newburn from Image Comics. The creative team on this writer is Chip Zydarsky, and the art, and I imagine everything else, is by Jacob Phillips, because there's no other there's actually no other credits listed there. So I'm thinking Jacob must have done everything art-wise. Pencils, inks, colors, and lettering, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't been in a comic store for a little while, so I think this series is actually on issue like 3 or 4 now. But I picked up the whole thing. The covers look great. I'm a big fan of crime comics and things like that. So the synopsis on this one is the character's name is Easton Newburn. He's a private detective without loyalties, investigating conflicts between rival crime factions while collecting enemies along the way. In the debut issue, a man is murdered after stealing from his own mafia family, but they aren't the ones who ordered the hit. So that was the premise I read off of the Image Comics website. The thing that I really like about this, it's a detective story, but the detective, much like most noirs, has like a questionable kind of past and ethics, I guess. The premise, besides what I just read you, though, is it's kind of like a coalition of mob personalities, or mob outfits, I should say. And Newburn is, they reveal in the first issue that he's used to be a cop, but now he's a private investigator. But he mostly does jobs for the mob now. So if some rival member of a mob, of my rival outfit gets killed, they call him in to do some investigation. He's sort of like a UN for detectives, none of the families can touch him, but they use him to constantly solve crimes. I like the premise a lot. The first issue was just going a murder mystery, but also setting up the pieces for him to find an assistant and things like that. So you get to kind of know, the bones of the series, but I don't want to get into because I don't want to spoil the mystery and things like that. So But yeah, that's if you like crime comics, you know, this is right up your alley. You know, if you like stuff by Ed Brubaker or Sin City, things like that. The artwork by Jacob Phillips is great. So, like, if you don't know who Jacob Phillips is, he's the son of Sean Phillips, who often works with Ed Brubaker on, on all his crime projects. And Sean is a great artist. I mean, Jacob's a great artist. It's got a nice painted cover by him, which I'll put up here. And the interiors are really nice with the colors as well. He draws people really good, and he makes mundane, like, talky scenes kind of exciting and different, and he uses all kinds of different angles, which is nice. And he also does the artwork for I reviewed a comic called That Texas Blood a long time ago, #1. He's the artist on that book as well. Actually, I think I like his artwork on this one better, but maybe it's just because it's the kind of series it is. I don't know. But yeah, very cool. Very cool, different. I like the premise. I like the character a lot. So feels like familiar territory, I should say. So, like, if you like what Ed Brubaker's doing, this you will probably love, because Chip Zydarsky kind of nails that type of story. So I'm gonna get this one. This one will be added to my sub. I'll get this one as long as it goes, I guess. It's it's a great crime book, so I'm hoping it lasts an Image for a while. Do I recommend this? I do. I think I recommend this for anybody that loves that kind of stuff. Ed Brubaker, Sin City, even a good just crime drama. If you like mob stuff, I think you'll love this. Like 100 Bullets, things like that. But yeah, I liked it. And if you like Chip Zdarsky, I mean, he's in good form on this book. It's like, it's not. I know most of his writing can sometimes be like jokey characters, but I know he's doing a great job on Daredevil. I know people love that. But this is great. This is if you didn't know that it was Chip Zdarsky, you would have swore it was like an Ed Brubaker book. It's very close in tone and style. But yeah, I'd say check it out. I think it's worth your time, and it's worth picking up. So, all right, everybody, that's it for this review. Short, simple, sweet, I guess. And like I said, I'll probably still be doing reviews from time to time, but it's just been less and less as I've been wanting to do other things on this channel. So, let me know in the comments what you think. If there's books you want to see me review, let me know. I do get a lot of requests from people just emailing me with their books and things like that. I don't know, I may do some of those from time to time, but right now it's just, I'm kind of focused on other things. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, all right, everybody, have a great week, and, read some comics. Have a good one. Bye.
Let's go! not over.